Hello everyone, welcome to the Action Round Zero weekday special. Today we have the second game of the ITSL Tenerife Conference Playoff. Erfei UE versus Bartosz Wróbel. Erfei, as higher seed, played with the USSR the first game, and Bartosz got the USA and won in final scoring. So this is game 2, play immediately after the first one. And today with us we have the monkey owner, Annie Palmer. Hi Annie, how are you?
Hello, thank you very much. I'm not a monkey owner anymore,
Oh, why?
but he will come back someday.
Okay, so let's see what happened here. So what do you think about this hand? I'm starting with the classic Justin Abramson question.
I think it's interesting because he's got the purge, Nasser, and defectors, so he can headline Nasser to avoid a Middle East scoring, but he doesn't have any access cards. I don't love that. Being the USSR, you always want to see Vietnam decol or distal. So I don't think he's going to headline Red Scare because preferably he will need the ops. Because rather than that,
Yeah, I'm really optimistic about this hand. I mean, no access, but I would be happy of seeing the purge. Just not be purge is something. You're seeing containment. Containment in the US's hand is really bad. Well, you control Indo-Pakistani war. You have Nasser to get Egypt. I think that's a good hand.
yeah, it's a good hand for not degrading DEFCON and not allowing your opponent to grab Southeast Asia. So yeah.
So do you prefer Nasser over Purge?
Yeah, in this case I do because Middle East scoring could come out in the headline.
What's that?
Or Marshall.
That's a little surprise opening for me. I mean, I will say that's a special relationship opening, but I'm seeing a special relationship now, so.
Yeah, and unless you have socialist government, Suez, and so, headlining special relationship is always a bit risky. Yeah.
Okay.
So he just avoided losing 4 BPs, so that's good.
And now the coup in Italy makes sense.
Makes total sense. That's interesting because...
Okay, Marshall.
At least it's easy to not get dominated so much. Taking Greece and Spain, Portugal. He doesn't have a 4-up to do that just right now anyway, but...
Okay, that's a good roll, really important one. I was considering just moving to South Korea, but the roll was nice.
Now let's see if Erfei has a Europe scoring, but...
Yeah, you have to go to Malaysia first. I'm a bit surprised about Jordan. I guess, yeah, you have no time to get into Pakistan through Jordan in this moment.
Yeah, and Iran is not important right now.
Okay, I guess he's holding special playing defectors, I guess. Or maybe holding the war. Let's see. I expect he does not regret about not holding defectors later.
Okay, Nazis.
Okay, so I guess holding just the war. Or not.
Yeah, he's got Asia scoring, so at least you can grab some battlegrounds.
Yeah, well, you really have no time here to get it better, so.
Yeah. I think playing Asia scoring now and just eventing containment for the last turn.
Okay, no Thailand for him, so that's 2 VPs.
Yeah, that's good. And he has to coup if he wants his mail-ups. Bartosz, Erfei, I mean, has to coup, so...
Okay, no couping yet. Okay, so Truman is out. Erfei has no Milov. Yeah, I was thinking just in that.
Yeah.
Hurricane Italy, you get Milovs, or you get Italy.
Yep, he's making him choose. That's always interesting, because losing 3 VPs right now is not a good option, so I like that. Okay, and
Okay,
he
cool.
discards with...
I think I prefer taking Italy.
Yes.
I mean,
Especially
well,
because Europe is the only unscored region right now, so...
anyway, he got socialist government, but it's cheaper now.
Yeah. I'm sure he's happy to see Zagav's, Distal, Arab Israeli, Warsaw, Fidel, and he can't be purged, so... Yeah. I don't hate this hand.
Okay.
And now he can play Distal soon if he wants to, so...
That's a good idea. Just removing UK, one friend, just to go there, get access to Algeria.
Yep.
Play special.
And he's going to be able to hold you an intervention if he wants to, so that's great.
Yeah, let's see if we see Comecon, because he has Warsaw in his hand. Maybe it's a good moment to UN is European or not. I like to be greedy there, but who knows.
Okay, Japan. I think it's this time right now.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, going for Dom instead of Distal. Wow. Okay, sure, Greece, because it blocks the access to Turkey.
Yeah, blocking Turkey is interesting now. And he's 4 BPs behind, so this domination really means something. He's going to have to event Arab Israeli if he wants mill-ups. So
he will get access to Egypt too, because Nasser was played and he was removed with the coup. So this is a really important Arab Israeli war. Okay, so he preferred Algeria than take instant domination.
Yep. Not a bad decision, but
Okay, spacing decal.
I really think now is distal time.
Yeah. I don't
He
think.
goes first with Arab Israeli.
Yeah, I don't think Erfei is going to Egypt right now. So I guess it can wait. But maybe he's waiting for more influence with Comic Con. Okay, yeah, that just taking a bit with Fidel.
I don't like grabbing Algeria before distal. I mean, I understand waiting for distal if you want to gain instant domination and blocking the USA from Turkey, but now he lost. Yeah, I maybe I'm too conservative, but I really like distal as soon as possible. Because now,
Yeah, now you have a problem there with the Colombian.
yeah, and you don't even have Europe domination, so I don't think Algeria was so important just at that particular moment. I don't know. And the fourth influence from Poland, right? There's nowhere
Yeah,
else to grab it.
yeah.
Two
The
in
problem is now
Venezuela, one.
with that Colombian movement. Do you play in Nigeria or in Brazil? Because it's a bit risky not
Yeah.
placing influence in Brazil because he can try a crazy roll line there plus
Well,
zero.
at least, yeah, at least you can cool with his European unrest. It's a 3-up, so. But yeah,
Okay, I guess now two in South Korea.
I think he has to ignore that and just grab Europe
Yeah.
domination and Brazil. I agree. And we haven't seen CIA yet. That's.
We saw it. It's action round 4 in turn 2 this turn. You can see it.
Oh, yeah. NORAD.
Okay. That's
Well, not a bad hand.
not at all. So
Indian. He's
yeah,
got Vietnam revolt and NATO and Suez crisis and nuclear test ban.
I
So
I guess you can afford here the goal with that can cover, give 3 VPs and
yeah,
then get middle from Colombia. I know.
I like the goal here.
Yeah, there's a lot of VP from Europe.
Thing that can it's a defectors, but yeah, I do like the goal and just grabbing it with second cover. So and there's also Romanian, so the Europe domination is pretty assured here. Independent Reds is already evented, so
Sure, you can even play the goal and do not take friends with that can cover, just coup. Okay, he's going. Ooh.
5-year plan. And he's starting the goal.
Okay, I guess the purge is really good because it's blockader. I haven't seen it. Okay, it's a coup with a 1.
Blockade was already evented,
Okay.
wasn't it?
I don't know. I didn't. I didn't follow that one. I like to coup always here with at least a 2 or a 3 in Africa because it's all the influence you get extra. It's never bad.
Yeah. And you get your mail ups. So
Okay, he's fighting for Europe. Dom. I don't think how he will stop now.
yeah, it's complicated. I'm being
Hey,
purged.
another 3. Yeah. So he had the ops to go for it.
Yeah, but now he's got Vietnam, Suez Crisis.
Yeah, but he got rid of Europe by 1.
Yep.
So not bad.
Not bad at all.
And socialist.
And I can cover to the space race.
And the war. Wow.
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah. That was not the sound I was meant to. Yeah, I think that's more accurate.
So he finishes with Asia domination.
Yeah, but this is an insane hand.
Wow.
That is exactly what you need after. Just
Wow.
yeah, turn 3 didn't work so well, but when you get this in turn 4, it's like okay, everything will be fine now.
Insultingly amazing. What would you headline here? ABM?
Yeah, I think it's ABM.
The factors is around, but let's hope. Okay, oh yes. There's ABM.
Yeah, I guess it's not bad just play influence. He won't play influence. Okay.
And he wins Thailand, that's good. Okay, so he's giving Brazil,
Brazil
which
and Argentina.
is a realignment threat there to Venezuela.
Yeah,
So
that's why
I'm not sure I like that. And now he's giving a good target also.
yeah. Anyway, you have to do it unless you take
Yeah, of
Chile and
course.
Uruguay, because you still have access from Brazil to get Venezuela back. So maybe you can place Chile and Uruguay and make your own threat. Okay, just Uruguay and break.
Yeah.
I like Chile because you have a second target if the first realign fail for Erfei.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, you have a really good hand. You have
Yeah.
to.
You have a free 4-up. Really, I mean, with you're not going to event Muslim, so
Yeah, I think you have to be more aggressive when you have a really good hand, just
yes.
to take the most benefit of it. So yeah, now he has time to get rid of obligations because you're not making any threat.
I don't understand why he didn't realign Venezuela right there,
Yeah, maybe.
giving him the chance of cooing again Colombia. So
Yeah. Anyway, with access from Brazil, it's just remove influence to realign again next turn. So next action round. So maybe take advantage of that moment to get rid of obligation is not bad. So I guess he has a bad hand too. Wow. They really like to play some break. Play some break.
I like that. Yeah, he is really threatening the USA and. Erfei has other problems and like Africa, and also he isn't being able to gain influence in Central America before junta or things like that. So
Okay, the space roll is going really well for Erfei. Erfei, sorry.
now I think he has to realign, right? Or just grab Brazil with OPEC.
Yeah, just taking Brazil. Yeah, that's a really bad hand. So just okay, taking Paraguay. I don't know. Maybe
We haven't seen brush wars, so I think that one in Vietnam would also be important to protect Thailand.
I think is Vietnam revolt still in Erfei hand?
I think it is.
Or his
He didn't. Yeah, no, I think he didn't use it in turn 3, but okay, another interesting hand,
Yeah,
really, this one.
really, really good one, I guess. This is a junta headline. Just the only problem there is the factors. But yeah, liberation is out, so you get access to Mexico, Panama. And I guess it's a good moment to play China card here, just after the coup.
Yeah, we've already seen Usuri out, so
Yeah, Usuri is out, you have Nixon, Culturalis unseen, so
yeah.
it's a good moment for action round 1 China card.
I really like these hands.
So you just can play Junta, coup, and flip Pakistan.
One, he said lining Africa. Yeah. Good choice, probably.
Yeah, I like Mexico here.
Yes, I like it too.
Just,
And a cool.
yeah, I like
Yeah.
Panama. Just remove influence there is really nice.
If it works, good. If not, you can just grab it with sweat. So
Yeah, you just need a 3 to get rid of influence there. Now the problem is you have to take Argentina now. And I would like to play China here to flip Pakistan.
I prefer Panama than Argentina because keeping Central America is always a bit more complicated for the USSR with realignments and so. Wow.
Yeah.
I think he has really bad hands.
Yeah, I think so.
Because these decisions, I mean, what has he got, right? He didn't have a 3-up to just grab it. It's pretty low up hands, I think. Yeah. I like that he's at least avoiding realignments in Mexico, and they're going to focus in Middle East that's already been scored. So
Okay, that's
wow.
4 up and playable. So, and again, playing Sadat,
But
and then he has not one up to take Egypt after that.
wow, this hand must be terrible.
But what's there? Because I don't know. It's, yeah, that's playable card. Just to take
Yep.
Egypt. I mean, Liberation is South. Maybe the South African, the Angola cards are there. But Liberation is South. Long Goodman is South. I don't know how bad can be the hand. Okay, cultural. He really had an option there in action round 1 to play that.
Yeah.
I don't know why he didn't play that and he played Panama Canal instead of cultural.
Yeah. I can see he's got a very, very complicated hand here, but
Yeah, still, but that cultural revolution was playable in the action round 1 and it was
yeah,
really.
absolutely. Oh, and that's not.
Yeah, that's.
Um,
I don't know
I'm
because
surprised.
you lose Panama. You have these cards. You finally
You
played,
look,
but I don't know if it's the moment you have to hold it. Just hoping for South America.
Panama, Egypt. I don't like giving him a useful coup right now.
Yeah, I don't like.
Because he doesn't have mill-ups yet, and if he succeeds, realigning is very easy, so...
Sure, I prefer just to have two in Mexico, or maybe play just one more in case of POA. I prefer maybe
Yep.
3 in Mexico than one more in Nicaragua and Guatemala.
Yeah, just overprotecting his controls and domination. And also one in Vietnam, I know that Erfei, I think it's still in his hand, but...
Okay, so finally he gets rid of Vietnam revolt.
Yeah. And now Central, South, and Southeast Asia scorings in his hand. And he still can space puppet governments, and this is going to be really painful for Erfei, I think.
Well, it's grain sale and BOA around, so who knows? We haven't seen Salt, have we?
No,
Yeah,
we haven't seen Salt or Brush War, so that could save. Of course, the voice, grains. And it shows him Central America scoring headline, so...
Yeah, I guess playing a headline here with scoring it's kind of mandatory. I mean, he can play BOA, but anyway, you have to do it.
And let's see if he gets out of the trap. Yep. If the South America coup of Erfei succeeds,
Yeah,
he still can realign him, so...
Yeah, it is still 5, so it's... I'll realign first.
Wow.
Okay, that's going for Africa, thinking in the long term, because he gave up South America. But the long...
South America is now like 10 VPs or
8,
something like that?
I think it's 8.
8?
Yeah. 8 because of the present in Bolivia.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but long term is not good.
Long term, wrong term.
But yeah, I guess that's the best he can do. So a free up card just to get 2 more VPs from Southeast Asia. I'm surprised he didn't play just South America first. But okay. And that's a good move.
Yep. He can't turn that around with a 4-up, so he knows that ABM, we will bury you Muslim, flower power. They
Everything
are
is
all
out.
around. They are all out except Japan, I think, US, Japan. So
Okay, going for
wow.
2 more VPs there.
A bit greedy, but I like it.
Yeah, I think it's a bit
He's
greedy. I really prefer just to take ABPs and place influence in Middle East, for example. Because yeah, that's you will end up scoring ABPs, but Middle East will be scary, presentless.
I doesn't he just scored South America now?
Yeah, I think so. That agenda will go into Syria, for example, just to avoid the presentless situation, or Egypt because Sadat is out.
Egypt. Yeah.
And I don't know.
Anyway, I think that Erfei did a mistake not using his 3-ops to grab Panama.
Yeah,
So
I think
yeah.
the turn 5 was really confused because he played like he had no ops, but he finally played Kennedy and
As
he
not
played
uncultural, yeah, as not
cultural at
uncultural
the wrong moment he had to space it. So I don't
to
know why he didn't
3-ops.
start with cultural, just taking Panama. Or one small just to take Egypt, for example, avoiding the.
We should ask him. And where's Long Gunman? Have we seen it?
I'm not sure.
We haven't seen it, I think.
I think now the game is totally different. Is those kind of game where just the scoring card timing will decide the winner.
Yeah, absolutely, because Middle East scoring
Yeah, Middle East,
first, and
Africa.
then Asia scoring would be really good, yeah. Could change the game.
And there's
And
the
he's
long gunman.
Long Gunman. Okay, not a bad hand, this one. He can't space grain sales, so
Turn 7 grain cell is always a good new.
yeah.
Spaceable unless you're purge. And if you're purge you can still play nuclear 6 and grain cell 7. It's not like Africa is going to be really worse.
And that brush war for Pakistan or for Libya could be.
Yeah, I think Asia scoring is in Erfei hand, so Rush War headline is really good.
Yeah, we haven't seen Asia scoring, so
It is still shuttle, but it's free too, so it cancels shuttle and cancel domination. But we haven't seen the vectors, right?
Also, we haven't.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
The
that's maybe why
vectors,
he's really hesitating and thinking
yeah,
about it,
it is in his hand. Yeah.
because he don't want to be the factory with Brushboard. But I think it's still worth it, because you can you can play Brushboard and then in your action round one just flip Pakistan.
Yeah, but you know, brush war is going to get defected. So
Yeah, but if you don't not play the factory card, he just score Asia in the headline.
maybe decall.
Or BOA. So maybe the factor is better than the headline Asia scoring or the BOA.
Erfei has also got Jampol, which is um, tricky right now.
Yeah, it's a swingy country
Barstow,
there.
yeah, Barstow hasn't been evented, but and he's got Colonial too, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So tricky decision here. I like decall because if it gets defected, you
Yeah,
still
but
can just flip.
it's really good for Africa, the factor, the call. I mean,
Yeah,
one
and
more in
he has to
Angola.
go. I mean, Erfei has to go because if not, he will get Africa control. I mean, Bartosz has to go, so
Okay,
he
yeah,
doesn't defect.
it cancels down.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think so.
no, I don't think so because if not, he
Yeah,
would have.
that's why I really like Rush War here.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good Africa flip.
Yeah.
And I think Quagmire is an interesting event here because we know that Erfei has John Paul, Colonial, The Voice of America, so defectors.
Okay, I guess now brush into Nigeria. Okay, no, first the arm race. I don't think arm race is in danger here.
No,
Because if you rush, you will go into 5. So
you get 5. Yeah, I think Brush War.
yeah, I prefer to brush war first, just in case.
Yeah.
Okay. That was expected.
I think also considering overprotecting a little bit Poland.
Yeah. I don't like that.
I think
I like brushwork there. I mean,
yes.
you.
Brushwork, it can work or it can't, but if you grab Poland, right?
Okay. So yeah, if you're playing Japan anyway, okay, that makes sense.
Yes. Colonial.
Okay, Brash, in Pakistan. Africa changed a lot this turn.
But now there's a Europe problem.
Yeah, indeed.
I think if you're going to finally give Japan, I mean,
Yeah, just take Poland with that.
okay, so no more defectors.
Okay, so do we have one VP here? No, we have not. I guess the Iran-Iraq war.
Iran-Iraq, if it works.
Yeah, because it's not looking well for final scoring. So I guess he's so happy to see war games here.
Yeah. Well, South America is pretty difficult to flip right now
Yeah,
because of the realignments, and Asia's been,
but Asia in final scoring is really easily flip.
yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
it works. So just a coup there and yeah, Erfei still has a chance to get 4 VPs from the space.
He fails that coup.
Yeah, I don't think Africa scoring is in his hand because he plays solidarity.
Yeah.
So it seemed like
Yeah, he would
GG.
have scored. He would have scored Africa, I think.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Bartosz for getting the next round. I think it's the quarterfinals round.
Okay, I stop. Pepe, I miss you.
Pepe or Laurent?
Laurent.
Okay,
Pepe,
okay.
Pepe, and then Laurent. Yeah. He left too.
He left, really? That's a surprise.
No, but we've been busy.
Nice.
So, really interesting game. I think that on turn 5, that decision of not using as not or cultural to grab Panama have been a bit of a game changer, but decisions, right?
Yeah, the one in in Middle East didn't really care at the end, but I think Panama, it was 2 VPs, so it was more than 2 VPs because it was a pressentless score there in Central, so it was 3 VPs Panama, or even more, I don't know, but yeah, it was the difference between war games or not. So I think without war games, Erfei here has a really good chance to win in final scoring, in spite of the position in South America, because he had Dominatia. Europe could be a +7 or 8, I don't know how many is with Poland, but yeah, this is what it is. So congratulations to Bartosz. Thank you.
It was the best of 3, right? So
yeah, and it was the second game, and Bartosz won the first one, so he advanced to quarterfinals. Let me check who is going to play. He's waiting.
So, congratulations, Bartosz.
He's waiting for his opponent, and it will be the winner between Frederick Adelkreutz and Veirang Xie. I don't know if I had pronounced that properly, but anyway, no offense, guys. So thank you, Annie. Any final words?
Thank you for having me.
Sure. Thanks to you. I will have to cut that sounds on your keyboard. So thank you, guys, and as Justin said, so long.
I heard a young father, a very prominent young man in the entertainment world, addressing a tremendous gathering in California. It was during the time of the Cold War, and communism and our own way of life were very much on people's minds, and he was speaking to that subject. And suddenly, though, I heard him say, "I love my little girls more than anything," and I said to myself, "Oh no, don't say that." But I had underestimated him. went on, I would rather see my little girls die now, still believing in God, than have them grow up under communism and one day die no longer believing